another Sunday series, and it is a Sustain the Grainer one again. Now, I've set myself a challenge today because this one is making a keyring from yarn, and there is a template you can print out for the shape that you cut for it at the end. But first of all, I'm going to follow their instructions. Now, they use string. They say yarn, but it looks like more like string on their video. But I'm going to attempt to use this fluffy wool to make a pretty fluffy keyring. They're quite big how they come out, but we shall see. So, I'm just watching the video, and they start out by putting some washi tape down so that they can measure out the lengths of string, because you need two different lengths, it seems here, 15 centimetres and 30 centimetres. So, let's do that. Let's get a 30 centimetre one. Set out. So this one is your 30 centimetres, as they've done, and then this one is not 15, we're going to go with 18. So, I have no idea how many pieces of string she has done. Let me see if she told you. See, it looks like she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I think because her string is quite thick. I don't know if I think they're the 18 centimetre ones. It's not as long as it looks actually on screen. So 1, 10. So it looked like she's got 10. And I'm going to get lots of bits coming off this because it is eyelash trim. I'm hoping that eventually it won't be so messy. So there's my 18 centimetre ones. I don't think I'm going to need that piece of sellotape again. So if I put that there just so I know that's my 18 centimetre ones. Get rid of some of these, tidy up later. How many, I don't know how many 30 centimetres she does. Let's have a look. Should have watched this video beforehand, shouldn't I? Oh, it looks like she does 3. Okay, so I've got some sort of key rings here and some crocodile, lobster clasps. So, what does she use? She uses the actual key ringy bit first. So let's pick a shape. I've got some little circles, a big circle, and I've got some shapes here. So I'm going to use the heart. That's what my mum sent me, heart and star. So let's try the heart. I don't think it will affect how it finishes up. So these are our longer ones, our 30 centimetre ones. Now I need to, I see what she does. So I'm going to have lots of bits everywhere. Excuse that. One of these strands, she kind of does like a loop with. Hang on a second. Let's go back. So she puts this one through the key chain bit. Okay. So make sure we've got those ends together. And then the next one about. So she does one around about back. So she puts this one through the key chain bit. Okay. So make sure we've got those ends together. Then we'll do it that way. No, we'll do it that way. And then she ties sort of 2 knots. So she does one around about a centimetre away from the ring. Which one's probably a little bit more than that. There you go. And then the next one about a little bit, not right next to the knot. I don't know if that was intentional, but a little bit further up, but not right next to the other knot. So I've got 2 knots there. There you go. And I have 2 strings. Then she sticks this down. So I'm going to stick mine up a bit further so you can see what I'm doing to this key ring. These are my other two 30cm pieces. What does she do? Okay, so she does a nice easy thing with them to start with. Oh my gosh, how is this going to turn out? Okay, so she does, she doubles it up and then she loops it through. So I have not used the best yarn to give you this example, but you can go to the site. Okay, so there's one. It strands through that loop. Oh my gosh, I just do not think this is going to pick up on camera. Do not think this through. And then she pulls. Does she pull tightly? She did look like she pulled too tightly. But let me push those up. Not sure how tightly she did it. Let me just play and see. Yeah, she didn't go too tightly. She just pulled like so. Looks like she does it again. Now I'm getting this 18cm piece of washi tape all mixed up with my strands. So let's do that again. One underneath. Straight. Yep, one underneath. One over the top. I'm guessing she's, yeah, I can see she's doing the same thing again. So she's bringing those strands through that top loop, and then she's putting the end strands of the. Hers is so thick, she's able to untangle it all, so that all of the threads come undone, and she can brush it out, and it looks more full. Hers is very, very thick. It's almost like 0.5 centimetre, 5mm. So I'm going to have to make up for that, do more strands. So I will cut some more 18cm strands and possibly do another 4 rows and see how we go. Right, okay, so what does she do? She's brushing hers out, and then I think she just trims it, and that's it. I don't think she ties it off. So she didn't do anything with this end. I think she assumes it'll all stay on, so I'll pull mine tight. I think she assumes it'll all stay on because she brushes it all out. Now I don't think I can brush this out, but now I'm not doing that bit anymore. Let's get rid of that washi. Now, it doesn't matter if I lose those ends. We have sort of a pattern here. This is actually just going to end up looking a mess because we won't see the pattern I made here. I need to chop it into kind of a leaf shape. Now mine's smaller than hers, so the leaf shape she makes, let me find a piece of scrap plain paper, is kind of like this. Now she does quite a big one. Hers is kind of like that, like a teardrop. But that will look like nothing, so I need to do a smaller one because I've used way thinner yarn. So this is going to have to be really quite small. So that's just to give herself a guide of where to chop it. So she pops that on the back of it and then chops. Okay, so there's our teardrop. I'm going to place that along so that I can see that the knotting that I've done is in the middle. I'm going to fan that out like she did. I'm going to cut round, and who knows what this is going to look like. Let me just fold that keyring just there for a second. Makes it easier for me to hold it. Oh my gosh, there's so much yarn I'm going to be cutting off this, and is it going to end up... Looking okay, who knows? And I don't want to cut that knot off down there, so I need to go all the way down to there. Okay, here goes everybody. We should have sort of, once all this, look at all this trim coming off. Oh dear, what is that? Is that one that I missed? Yeah, I've got a long piece here that I've missed. I should have cut. Oh my goodness me, what a mess. What? Oh, I've completely and utterly lost a bit of yarn. Oh dear. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I think it's just oh, look at this. It's a mess. What not to do? Oh my gosh. It's a mess. Oh, I've got to leave this video up. What